everyone in this earth wondering, is the movie The Goat Life based on a true story? And if it is, how accurate is the story? How does the movie shows the treatment of Najib by his sponsor? All of this and more will be covered in this video. I don't want to take too long with the introduction, so let's jump right into the details. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the Truth of Islam channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Khalil Khalil, and through this channel I work on correcting the misconceptions about Islam. But you might be wondering, what does a movie have to do with the content of my channel? Don't be rushed to judge, my dear friend. You will find out the answer in this video. Our first question: is the movie The Goat Life based on a true story? The answer is yes. The second question is, how accurate is the story? About 50%. If it is true, about 50%. So what is the story behind the other 50%? I will explain that, but first let's dive in the details of the movie. In the beginning, at minute 4, the movie shows Najib arriving to the Saudi airport. When he talked to the passport officer, he finds that the officer only speaks Arabic.
انتوا اثنين مع بعض سوا؟ مع بعض اثنين سوا؟
Help us.
This is where Najib's problems start. The movie portrays the airport staff as uneducated, unable to speak English, implying that the Muslims are backward and ignorant. At minute 12, someone drives by Najib and his sponsor and asks the sponsor, "Where are you taking them? To the market?" referring to a livestock market, and they both laugh. Later, there is a sense at minute 64:55 when they reach the farm where Najib will work. The sponsor deprives him of water, even for his basic needs, threatening him, "If you don't work the way I want, you will never get a single drop of water." Even where Najib looks at himself in the mirror, reflecting on how much he has changed over the years. They mock him, saying, "Are you admiring your beauty?"
أنت يا غبي. على تشوف المرايا؟ على جمالك؟
The movie wants to give the impression that non-Muslims mean nothing to the Muslims and that they are treated like animals, distorting the image of Islam. In reality, Islam encourages freeing slaves and sees it as a way to atone for various sins. Islam also teaches Muslims to treat non-Muslims with kindness and justice, as shown in the Quran in Surah Al-Mumtahina, chapter 60, verse 8. لا ينهاكم الله عن الذين لم يقاتلوكم في الدين ولم يخرجوكم من ديارهم أن تبروهم وتقسطوا إليهم إن الله يحب المقسطين. It means that Allah does not forbid you from those who do not fight you because of religion and do not expel you from your homes from being righteous towards them and acting justly towards them. Indeed, Allah loves those who act justly. When Najib escapes from his sponsor and struggles in the desert, he finally reaches a road. He trying to stop passing car for help, but no one helps him. Instead, they call him crazy and push him away. Finally, a good Muslim shows in the film, helps Najib and drive him to the city.
تريد أوصلك مكان؟
I think this character may have been put into the movie by mistake. But there in the city, no Muslims offer him assistance. It is only when he collapses in front of a hotel owned by Indians that they help him and treat his wounds. In the final part of the movie, the police round up all the runaway Indian workers and line them up in the station, displaying them like merchandise for their sponsors to claim. This portrayal aims to show Muslims as cruel and merciless toward non-Muslims. Now let's get to the real story of this Indian young man. The true part is that Najib was indeed tortured and oppressed by his sponsor. Whenever he asked for his salary, the sponsor would delay and give him nothing. Other workers told Najib he would never get paid and would be stuck there for life. After 5 years of captivity, Najib demanded to return to his home and be paid his wages. The sponsor refused and a fight broke out. Najib ended by killing the sponsor. The police arrested him, and when the people of the town heard his story, they gathered 170,000 riyals to give to the sponsor's children, asking them to forgive Najib. The sponsor's children agreed, saying their father had wronged Najib and would be judged by God. They didn't take the money, but instead gave it to Najib as compensations for years of suffering, knowing that the amount of 170,000 riyals was considered a very good amount 20 years ago. Najib was shocked because in his country murderers are executed and forgiveness is rare. He was so moved by mercy, forgiveness and generosity that he decided to convert to Islam, realizing that one person's actions cannot represent an entire religion or nation. And with that, we have reached the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please share your thought with me in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Stay safe and may God protect you.